It's in his pocket.
You're tuned to the show that wakes up the borough. It's the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Drums kicking. Wake up, Brooklyn. Sun's hitting the bridge. Our train's running late, but we don't care what it is. Cause the Brew Crew's on with the mug in hand. Steam rising up like we planned. Traffic on the BQE, we got jokes for days. Headlines, hot takes, and the Yanks last play. If your morning's cold with the heat you need, pour it strong. This is Brooklyn Cafe. We don't just talk, we explain the game. We don't just play, we create the flame. From Bedford to Bay Ridge, we know your name. This is more than radio. It's Brooklyn Cafe in the AM. With the Brew Crew bringing energy. News you need, laughs guaranteed. Coffee strong, conversation free. We created, we debated, we celebrated loud. From the first light to the office crowd. Wake up right, feel the hype. It's Brooklyn Cafe, powered by the Brew Crew. 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 Who broke the news? That was us at 8. Who made you spit coffee? Same crew, same day. We explain the stocks, the streets, the schools. Then flip the script with the morning's rules. Call our online priest as a dog can sing. We'll put him on air. That's the Brew Crew thing. Creations, conversations, no hesitation. This ain't just a show, it's a Brooklyn sensation. We don't just chat, we investigate. We don't just spin, we elevate. Five bros listening, don't you be late. This is more than radio. It's Brooklyn Cafe in the AM. With the Brew Crew bringing energy. News you need, laughs guaranteed. Coffee strong, conversation free. We created, we debated, we celebrated loud. From the first light to the office crowd. Wake up right, feel the hype. It's Brooklyn Cafe, powered by the Brew Crew. 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 C-R-E-W, hey! C-R-E-W, hey! Who's got the flavor? Brew Crew. Who runs the morning? Brew Crew. Brooklyn Cafe every day. We explain the stocks, the streets, the schools. Then flip the script with the morning's rules.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our Brew Crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Here is a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994 844-995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
The Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie. 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 Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome to the morning show. Listen, do me a favor, sharing is caring. So if you're on Facebook and you're watching us, Charlotte, you're watching us, and you have one group, can you share the show out to that group so people can see just what it means to be funny on a Friday?
Funny on a Friday. Morning to you.
You need this?
Probably. You'll probably see something insulting.
I'm going to say a lot of insensitive things today.
So I might have to buzz you all day around. Happy Friday,
Insensitive
everyone.
Friday.
Made it through another week.
Yeah.
Good thing you're here, Gordon, because that means the plants got water.
Yep.
Because we have not watered them because we were on strike. Gordon said, here, plants
rained.
don't get water.
It rained 4 out of the 5 days, so I didn't need to water them. But this one, you know how she is. She makes the toilet wet.
Wow.
Water wet toilet?
Got it. I don't think... there's probably like an insult in there somewhere.
Not at all.
I'll just buzz you anyway around.
Not at all.
Anyway, happy Friday and through another week.
Yep.
Right? It's supposed to rain all weekend, but... it's all
Is
good.
it?
That's what I hear.
Nah,
Today's
this is
going to be
Florida.
the most rain.
Did you hear what is happening in Puerto Rico?
I was going to ask you about that.
I heard about it this morning. I
was
know.
wondering if you had
I got
heard
a
about
call.
that.
No. They're alternate days.
Is it all the PR or just San Juan?
I don't know. Is it just San Juan?
I had heard a story all about San Juan where the water comes from. No, I don't know if Puerto Rico is all serviced by this one lake.
I don't know because I know that the water goes from a yunque, which is the rainforest. It's always wet there.
So what the mayor say? I don't make the rain, God does, and it's not raining. And
Wow.
Because imagine someone saying that to you, and you're on water restrictions for 4 days, 5 days.
Well, the problem is that El Nino has gone south and there are no hurricanes.
Right.
So there's no extra moisture. But when it comes, it comes. It's unbelievable. It's
How
like
about a
4
rain
feet of rain
dance?
at once. What about if maybe Kamish sings?
Oh, God.
But I was listening to that today.
Hold on. That needs a bell.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was insensitive.
No, it's good.
That they're on water restrictions.
Yes, I read that.
Every other day, every 2 days, they say they go for weeks without water. And why have we not seen any stories on this until now? You didn't even know.
I didn't
Your
know.
family's not saying anything, so I'm wondering if it's just San
I'm
Juan.
going to call. See, my cousin Juchi's them and say, yo, bro, what's going on? You need a bottle of water on me?
And what about your houses and your tenants?
I don't know.
They have water.
I don't know.
Do you pay for water and PR, or is it free?
Pay for water? What do you mean free? What is there free left in the world?
I don't know. It's an
Except
island. I figure
insults.
maybe it's free. Good morning.
How are you? Oh, look at you here. Come on that side and show Curly how to do board.
But I had heard about that,
Magic
so wow.
I know. Now, here's today's subject matter that I have. Sit
Morning,
next to
Savannah.
Fancy. He'll teach you how to do. She wants to learn how to do boards.
All right.
So we'll teach her. So the latest news that I have for you guys, and this is very disturbing. So if you get disturbed, I understand why you're going to stop watching, but it's very disturbing. So on the back of your license, it says donor card.
Mm-hmm.
So you could donate your parts if something happens to you.
You could be an
tragically.
organ donor, yes.
An organ donor.
Donate your parts.
Donate your
You're
parts.
ever so
An
sensitive.
organ donor, whatever. Well, on the back of my car for the last 50 some odd years that I've been driving, it says organ donor.
Mm-hmm.
I am calling the DMV and taking that off. Taking it off. I have been told by someone for the last 17 years, you have no idea of the organ donor business in this country. And I'm saying to myself, come on. If you die, you give up an organ, right? Now, a report has come out yesterday from the federal government about companies taking organs out of people when they're still alive.
Okay, so wait, I need to stop you right there
No,
because
let me finish. Let me finish before you do, and then I'll let you talk. Not the cases of being comatose. I'm talking about people who are now walking around because they did not die, screaming in pain, and they sedated them, and they're saying that mentally they were finished. Not true. Not true. And they got the facts. Now they're going after the companies because there's big money in the donation of money parts, especially to CEOs and other people. All right, now you tell me the medical side.
okay, the medical side is you can save a life with an organ donation, and they cannot take an organ in the hospital unless they have declared you deceased.
Yes, and that's what's happening right now. There is the declaration has been through the side because just because your brain goes like this,
There's no way a doctor can declare
Okay.
someone has deceased if
Here we
they're
go.
not deceased.
you're gonna look up Fonzie. You're gonna look up CBS this morning donation deal. And if you want, we'll play the segment on the air about people, especially in Kentucky, right now. The guy stood up and was screaming in pain. The guy was alive. And there's more than one case.
It doesn't
Kentucky
make-
Kentucky Derby.
No, the Kentucky organ donor
donation.
scandal.
That sounds like a movie.
It
It's
sounds
not.
like I can't even believe that would be a real
Nobody
thing.
wants to believe
It would be against hospitals. It would be against physicians. It would be
lawsuit-
unethical.
the-
It would be against everything,
Okay.
against humanity.
I'm gonna-
Now I know private companies. You see
The
all
private
these things about
companies-
organ donations, right? They're selling donations.
Feds take control organ donor. All I'm seeing here is that the feds take control of Kentucky organ donation program. Something about they halted the procedure to investigate.
Yes. And in that segment, it shows you the guy.
Reveals safety failures, including cases where organ recovery was initiated on patients who showed neurological signs or movements indicating they may not be deceased.
I can't even fathom.
Oh, no. And
The,
it gets
the
better.
lawsuits, the level
I mean,
of
I heard of something like that happening. That's why they did that in an episode of Law and Order.
Yes, to bring it to attention. I saw that episode. I didn't think it was real. It gets worse. One of the cases, and there is a lawsuit, the guy is walking with contraptions on him because whatever they did to him, he forgot how to walk. So they're teaching him how to be, but he's alive. And he makes noises. And when they ask him, were you alive? And he'll tell you, were you in pain? And he'll tell you. And I'm going to tell you something. Watch the article. I'm not making this up. It is disturbing. So I'm calling the DMV. I do not want to be an organ donor anymore because I can't trust the people in power to do this the way they're supposed to do it.
wow.
And there's the proof, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to Friday Smile Day.
Gordon's
I
jaws
just
on the
choose
floor.
not to because I rather die with all of me intact.
Oh, if your heart can save somebody else and you're not going to be using it anymore, that's fine. But if you're alive, man, this is why, and again, this is Freddie's personal, not Dawn's, not the kid, me. When you're in a coma, I don't believe they should pull the tube or the plug because you don't know what's going on inside that head. You may think you do, but it becomes a philosophical or religious. It becomes a trait. Are you in pain? Nobody wants to live that way. There's a lot of people that don't want to be comatose on a bed. I get it. But when you start removing parts of a body and you ain't gone, I'm going to tell you.
Wow. I can't even imagine the level of that's such a level of corruption
Oh, yes.
that
And there's a company that is leading
that
the way.
has to be indefensible.
Indefensible.
On that corruption. Imagine being the attorneys that are representing this company, if in fact that is true.
They're going to
Because,
say
right,
they follow
everyone-
protocol. You should see the defense. We follow protocol. This is what you're supposed to do in these cases. Here's 1,000 million cases. On and on and on and on.
Wow.
Just saying.
And we thought having bad mics was a problem. See, it puts it in perspective, right?
I wanna also, and the people aren't here. If I don't know where is Russ coming in today?
No.
Okay, so Russ, you're not here, but we had an incident yesterday because we have changed the sound system in the studio.
Yep.
The sound system is exact. It's going to be 2 boards, a sound board and a computer board to run sound. We're going to double up on it. And yesterday I laid out the mics myself, put them in number. One of the guests decided to move chairs and take the mic with him. He was on the wrong mic.
Yep.
So we lost him when he started talking because he made the move. That, whoever it is out there that loves to criticize, there's nothing I can do about it if you don't follow instructions. If you don't follow instructions, like donate a liver when you're still alive, bad things will happen.
And I was on sound, and I knew what mic he had, because I knew the way you laid them out, and there was no sound.
Because he
took the
got
other
up
mic.
and took his mic with him. He didn't take the mic that was left in the chair. You getting this?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there is a right way, and then there's the only way. Because otherwise you end up with the wrong way. And that guy, what he did was wrong. And I knew he had done it. I wanted to see what you ladies were going to react to. Because I had some other issues, which I'm going to call the radio station.
It's always a
about.
good idea to test me on sound.
Why?
Why would you do that?
Because I wanted to see if you would react. If you were watching the board, did you see the guy move? You have a camera on him. You know that he's
I know he moved.
And did
I
you
also-
take the mic with him or not? Huh? These are the things. You know how you learn on a production? You watch the mistakes others do. Okay, now if Kamish was here, he has to run out to see if he took the mic or he has, what mic does he have off camera?
We just opened all the mics
That's
up,
right. I know what you did.
but all you can
it,
do.
But it does happen. I'm just giving you a little, some fruit for those that like to criticize.
Nice,
that's all.
thank you so much. So has anyone heard of the analog bag or the analog box?
No.
What is that?
I was reading an article on it today to get people off scrolling off their phones, that they actually pack a hobby box or a hobby bag so you don't automatically go to your phone. So you actually have to get up off the couch and get your hobbies, get your analog bag, whether it be a fidget spinner, painting, Scrabble, sewing, embroidery, knitting, whatever it is, in your analog bag of things to do to put your phone down.
I don't know how to do knitting.
Then you can learn, but whatever it is, you can read a book, you can read a comic book, you can color, you can draw it. Anything that just does not involve technology is now called the analog bag. You can bring a game like Mancala, you can bring chess.
So why is that supposed to stop you from scrolling?
Because you're supposed to put your phone down, like you're doing. I know
gotta
you're
get
doing
this
something
straight.
for that. But you're supposed to put your phone down and actually try to do something with your hands. Because what they're realizing is people's attention span, you scroll so fast, you don't even remember the video that you just scrolled past to get to the next one. Because we're not paying attention to anything.
That's true. I don't remember half the videos I see on Facebook.
So I was thinking about analog bag for kids, right? So when you're going out for dinner with your kids, you have something other than a phone to give them, like we used to do, right? When you took your kids to a restaurant, there were the coloring placemats, there were toys, we would bring Legos, whatever it is, because we didn't have cell phones.
They still do that. It's just the kids preferred to be on their parents' phones.
So, right, so what is the option? So I guess kids learn by imitation. So if they see parents put their phone down to do crafts and hobbies and things that stimulate your mind, crossword puzzles, whatever it is, a real newspaper instead of scrolling on your
But
phone.
when if you're 4, 5, or 6 years old, you know it's going to be very difficult to keep that mind.
Why? We did
and
it.
Forget about what we did. Look at what it is nowadays. The way things are, there's so much stimulation.
How many games of Connect the Dots did you play with your kids?
My kids were a little bit different because they play sports. So Freddie was so exhausted all the time, he didn't move around too much. My problem child was Gio. Gio wanted to go in the kitchen and see what the chef was cooking. He wanted to know how much pepper he was using. It's a problem because this kid is all over the place. Freddie was pretty composed. He would have conversation with the adults.
But, I mean, I remember sitting with my parents, I guess the grandparents, and they would play, my dad would just draw dots all over the placemat, and he would draw boxes. And whoever completes the box, that becomes your box. And they would play tic-tac-toe and hangman and all the things that you did reading at a restaurant. So they're just saying Now we do it as adults also.
Yeah, but it's
Put your phone
different.
down and bring an analog. Read a book.
46 is tough. I mean, it's a good idea if you can get it, but I can see that.
What about for you?
I can
If
see-
you actually put your phone down when you're not working and read a book. Or a newspaper.
You know, you sound like Linda. Everybody says, oh, you're always on your phone. I'm always on my phone because do you know how many emails and texts I get a day?
I'm just using you because you're sitting next to me.
I know.
Any of them.
All right, let's talk to Curly. Curly, you're always on your phone.
Yeah, that's true.
We all are.
And you're always on your phone. So let's say that you're sitting, and get closer to your mic. And let's say that you're sitting in Studio A, and people are doing, like I found you yesterday, people are doing their thing, and I look at her on her phone. And Curly, what are you doing? Nothing. Curly, why don't you go out there and help throw some wires? I mean, they're adults. And it's happening now. When you go to a restaurant with people, do you start talking to people at the restaurant, or do you sit there and get on your phone?
I sit there on my phone.
Yeah,
Do you know that when I go to dinner, the rule is no phones? When you go outside to have dinner, there's no phones. You can't get, except that with Weight Watchers, I got to get on my phone because I got to see the points. Other than that, no phones. You know how hard that is?
I'm sure that's for everyone at the dinner table.
You don't stick on your phone a lot. Because
No.
I send you messages, you don't even answer.
No. My emails, I probably have over 50,000 emails that need to be deleted.
I send
I have
you
not looked at.
emails that we get that you don't even answer.
Because my phone, it agitates me. I don't want to say aggravates.
You
Agitates
sound like
me.
Heather. Everything
It
agitates.
just like, it makes my heart race. It's the emails. It's the scrolling. It's the whole anticipation. Even if it's a good email of what it is, it's just there's more. There's always more to look at. You're never done. And in my mind, I like to have a sense of completion of something.
You're funny.
So if I put it down, I don't feel about completing it. I'm just not going to deal with it.
You're funny.
Why?
10 years ago, you said, let's do a business, and here we be. And now you don't want to pay the toll for having it.
Why is my phone paying the toll?
Because those are emails you have to answer. Intern requests.
I get to all of it eventually.
Eventually.
Before the deadline.
Eventually.
I had the deadline of the intern things by next week. They're done a week early.
Okay, they
right?
are,
Done.
yes. They're
All the new
Did you see the other 4 interns that came in?
all the new applicants will be contacted today before I leave.
No, did you see all the other things you have to do for the interns? The 4 evaluations that came in?
I just did them.
No, there's 4 more.
I don't
Huh?
think so.
Well, okay. This is what I'm saying.
I don't think so. Fonzie's is done.
Now, Curly, when you're at a restaurant and you're on your phone, do you look at a menu?
I look at the menu on my phone.
Not the menu in front of you?
Well, you know, they have a QR code, so I scan it and then you see it.
So why won't you read it? It's right in front of you.
Well, I'm reading it on my phone.
But my point is, why won't you read it, the one in front of you?
Some restaurants don't even have regular menus anymore. They're all
Okay,
QR
don't-
codes.
That's
don't
true,
put
and
gas-
The lighting could be bad.
Don't put gas on the fire. We're at a restaurant and there's a menu. Do you read it?
If they offer it to me, yes.
Hmm.
But sometimes they take too long. So then I want to just go on my phone and know when they come up.
Gotcha. Do you pre-menu? Do you know what you're gonna order before you're there?
I do, yeah.
Do you know what kind of restaurant you like?
What do you mean?
Like what? Do you go to steak? You go seafood? You go to?
Usually Mexican
Oh, you like Mexican food?
and Thai food. I've been into that recently.
Thai food. What do you like on the Thai menu?
Just chicken katsu.
Fried chicken fingers.
But the miso is good too. And they got the curry, which is also really good. But that's it.
How about you, Fonzie?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask him that.
Oh, honestly, the whole phone thing at the restaurant really depends on the situation. Like, if they have the menu, I'm definitely just going to use the menu, not my phone. And if I'm by myself, yeah, I'm going to use the phone because I'm by myself.
Yeah, but it's about to change all of that whole by myself thing. And you'll be going to dinner.
If you're at dinner with your friend or your girlfriend, do you put your phone down or do you scroll while you sit there?
I put the phone down because we would have something to chat about.
Exactly.
But if it's like, say, I'm with family and my family's like, we don't really talk that much. It's more like we're all just too focused on our own thing. So I'm like, I'm just going to go on the phone.
Now, if you're on a dinner date and she picks up the phone and you're trying to talk to her, will you take your finger and tell her to put the phone down?
No.
You wouldn't do that?
No. Like, what if it's something important? Like, what if she...
Well, what's more important than you in front of her face?
well, what if like something happened, like someone got in an accident?
Okay, what are the chances of that happening when you're at dinner?
It's possible.
You never know.
Yeah.
You
Anything
could
can happen.
die
What-
at
what
dinner.
can
That's
go wrong?
possible too.
What can't go wrong will go wrong.
Wow.
More people contact you by phone than they contact me.
Yeah, because that's the method
must,
of operation.
you must get 100 times more text messages
at
than
least,
I get.
At least.
Emails too. Phone
Yes.
calls
Do you want
also.
them? I can give it to you.
No, I'm very happy for you to keep them. But what if you go to a restaurant and everyone is in the same boat, right? Everyone's either in school, like you're in school, everyone has family, everyone's got a job, whatever it is. And everyone's off their phone except for one person. They pick up their phone.
So?
Do you think they feel like they're more important because they open up their phone, they start texting? Do you feel like it's rude?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's a little rude.
I don't think
Unless
it's
it's an
rude.
emergency, right? Well, I look and see if the kids need me, puts it back down. But
Listen,
other than that,
We could be at a restaurant, and I'm waiting for this mega deal to come in with thousands of dollars. You think I really care if somebody says I'm rude? This is, you know what? Now, when I lived at Beaucaire, you were not allowed to use your phone in the restaurant. They came over and said, Santori, you can't use your phone in here. You have to go outside. So I told the guy, well, this is a $500,000 deal. He says, I understand, but you have to take it outside. I says, I tell you what, I'll leave you a $200 tip if this phone call is what I think it is. He says, we don't accept tips. So I had to take it outside. It really perturbs me when you tell me I have to leave.
you don't have to leave. You just have to take your phone call outside.
That
I
bothers
think
me.
there should be a sense of some things have to be.
No, that bothers me.
The way
I
they
pay
should
for
be.
sitting there. I pay for the food on the plate. I pay for the air around me.
Yeah, what if everyone else is on the phone and they get loud and they get nasty on the phone? No one's hear other people's conversations. It's like in an elevator. You guys talk on the phone in an elevator?
No.
Mm,
No, I don't.
You know?
Oh, you guys don't talk on phones. It's texting.
Everything's texting.
Yeah.
Right? No one's talking on the phone anyway.
It's either texting or FaceTiming.
Do you text somebody, like your boyfriend, do you text them in the same room? You're in the same room. Do you text each other? When you watch a movie, do you do that?
No.
No.
My son does that with his wife. They're looking at a movie and they're texting each other and they're saying like this.
my phone's off when I watch a movie. Well, when I'm in the movie
When you go to
theater.
the movie theater, you turn off your phone?
Yeah.
You do?
I don't turn it off. I put it on silent.
Yeah, it's
I
the same
turn
for
it
me. I
off.
put it on silence.
So I was thinking we should start like a puzzle or something.
And here it comes.
So instead of scrolling, we have analog table time or something like that, right?
Why?
We could,
To get them off their phones?
yes.
Not gonna happen.
I love puzzles.
Not gonna happen.
Maybe to think more. Because if you
Puzzles
actually
are
stop and
puzzling.
think, you will have a creative thought.
You give push button a puzzle to do. She'll put the timer on her phone to see if she could do it fast. And then once that's done, she's right back on the phone. That's the problem.
I mean, everyone's on their phone, no?
Everybody.
So
I was talking about this new trend they have called the analog bag or the analog
I was
box.
listening to it on my drive here.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's a good idea for sure, especially for kids because kids need that stimulation. And it's too
What about
easy.
a grown-up
A grown-up too, yeah.
bag? Like for commission, it's probably got to be a blow-up doll or something inside it. I told you today's Friday. There's something that will take his mind
I
to
think
another
it's a good
level.
idea. But today
Would
is
it work?
No.
today is Celebrate Fonzie Day.
Yay! Fonzie!
Oh man, I thought you were just kidding about that.
No, today's Celebrate Fonzie Day. I was actually thinking about you this morning. Because we've done a show this week we did on happiness, we've done it on joy, we've done cartoons on gratitude. And I think back to one of your first days here when we said to you, how do you always stay so happy and joyful? And you told us, because of what you've been through, and I don't want to paraphrase what you said, you
Nah,
now
it's
find
fine.
joy and gratitude in everything.
Yeah, I
Like-
mean it's fine. Like mentioning it, I'm all right with it. It's been like apparently 5 years now because at the like last Sunday at church, my mom was all like giving a big speech how it's been 5 years now because she was on Facebook. She saw the photos. It says memories and. I'm like, oh my god, and that whole speech. Well, because she was speaking Spanish, I understand like half of it. But from what she said is that when the doctor said he has cancer, it's stage 3, so prepare for the worst and stuff. And she was crying, and when she saw me, I looked at her and I say, don't worry, because I know where I'm gonna go, and I know for a fact that he's not gonna let me go yet.
But how did that change your mindset on how you look at life?
Oh, it made me appreciate life even more.
So that's why today's Celebrate Funzy Day. Because I think we all need to appreciate life a little bit more.
Today's beer day.
And it's also National Lighthouse Day.
Root beer day.
But so many of us, everyone has stuff in life that will try to knock you down. Everyone's got stuff in life, and you can look at it one of two ways. One is you let it knock you down. Two is you get knocked down, you get back up. Or three is you find joy in something else, or in that situation, you keep going, like you do every day. Which is why today is Funzy Day.
Is being nasty like a thing, a hobby or something people do? Because I've noticed that people are just more nasty and more nasty. I heard now that they're trying to say that if you're born in this country and your parents weren't, you're not American. There was an executive order.
Yes, they just put an
that
executive
yesterday,
order.
which is going to be knocked down in the courts. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how long, but it's being like nasty, like a hobby that people do. Being nasty and nastier, is that the trend that this country is going to be going towards? Is that what we're doing to each other?
Well, going from what I know, people are just like, they just act mean because they were like taught that way. Like, say if someone was raised in a bad neighborhood, they're just gonna learn that this is the way to live. Like, you do all these bad stuff and then you just get by the day to day surviving through that. While people who were taught to appreciate, spread joy, and be nice to people, they would say, oh, because if I do this, I know it means that doing this means showing compassion, and it just makes the world a better place. So, of course, they'll be all for it.
But when I was at the 3-4 in Manhattan, I heard stories of muggers, and I heard stories of even killers, and they did it. The motive behind it was because of the way they looked at me, the way they eyeballed me, the way or I tried to take a purse away from this lady, and she wouldn't give it up. I mean, who the hell gives up their purse? You know what I'm saying? Well, she didn't give it up, so I had to hurt her to take it. I mean, where's the logic to that thinking? I mean, why is it that being that way seems normal to people? Because, the police business is police business. They go after crooks. They go after bad guys. They go after bad behavior. Where does that come from? I'm not talking about the deranged. Those guys, they belong in a different section. I'm just talking about to one another. You ever walk down the street? I remember when I walked down the streets in the Bronx, I used to be scared to death because I didn't know who was going to come and shoot me or mug me or whatever, take my shoes. But it was the real deal. Why is it that people make this habit of, and then let's do the other side of that, white crime, the white collar crime, where people are related to one another and they treat you like damn dirt, or they treat you bad, or they say negative things about you, or they can't accept you for who and what you believe in. Why is that? Where does that come from? Who taught you that? What, you drop you on your head when you were a kid? I mean, who does things like that?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Abusive parents. I've heard this time and time again. I said, because they were abused, so they think being abused is the normal way of doing it.
So I was listening to a story on the radio, and I don't have the age of the child, but there was a father who took his son to a restaurant where there were belly dancers. Mm-hmm. And he gave his son money to put in the belly dancer's costume.
Okay.
Assume he's a little boy, right? Assume elementary age, the way the radio broadcasters were talking about it. Appropriate behavior or inappropriate behavior?
Well, number one, because they're...
Say the kids are around 8 to 10.
Oh,
Inappropriate.
I don't think the kid can handle the information, but is it part of their tradition? Turkish tradition?
To put a tip in a belly dancer's bra at the age of 10. Appropriate or inappropriate?
Definitely inappropriate.
Insecurity. The
Of
guy's
who?
trying to teach his son
What?
to be a man at the age of 8. And that happens also in the Latino community. No offense. But when I was a kid, I was told, because I used to have a high voice, my uncles used to say, you sound like a girl, be a man, be a man. I remember that.
But would they ever give you money to put in someone's bra?
Well, do you want me
Belly
to tell
dancer.
you? Do you want me to tell you my story?
Well, now that you have a story.
It is.
Okay.
I was 10. And I was taken to a place called Circus on 181st Street. And it was more than belly dancing. I was 10. But I was a big kid. They walked me right in.
And?
I got a front
What'd you
row.
do?
I said to my brother,
Did you even know what that was? At 10?
Yeah. I said to my brother, I says, I don't know if I should be here. He says, don't worry, you're with me. Don't worry, you're with me. I was with Harry and Nikki. I'll never forget this. And they gave me $1 to give to the dancer. And I said, I'm not doing that. I was too shy.
So then someone equated it to, would you give your daughter $1 to put in a guy's bikini?
Oh, Lord.
No.
At what age?
Same age, 8 or 10.
No.
That's even more messed up.
So why is it a double standard?
Yeah, why
As
is
the
that?
conversation continues.
I said both are messed up.
No, I know you did.
Yeah, but you said the
That's even
the
more
daughter is
messed up.
more messed up.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because unfortunately, women carry the sin and men just commit it.
What sin?
Think about that.
What sin do we carry?
Think about it.
No, I
A
am.
He's
mistake.
thinking Genesis.
Yeah, he's thinking biblical.
You
wise.
think a woman makes a mistake at an early age and gets pregnant for whatever reason. I'm not talking about abuse. I'm saying just makes a mistake. She carries that sin in her body. Not that it's a sin, but it's something that she's going to have to deal with for the rest of her life. Good, better, and different. Doesn't make a difference. Good, better, and different. Where a guy doesn't. You know, a guy walks away from it.
But don't you think we're past that double standard? You got 2 grandkids. You take Joey and Jules. Take Joey to a belly dancing place. Did you give
I
him
wouldn't do
$1
it.
to put in?
I wouldn't do that.
Would you take Jules to a place and give a man?
I wouldn't do that. I would not do that.
What do you think anyone would? So it's a conversation of it's
But I don't have a
inappropriate
right-
for a guy to do it to a girl,
But I'm
but
not-
if it's a girl
but I'm
to a
not gonna-
guy, there's no way
But I'm
you
not
would do
going to
that.
judge somebody
Thank
who
you.
does that. I'm not going to judge somebody who does that either. Because then that makes me no better than them. They should know better. Would I say to them, you know, that's really strange. I told you the time I went to Walmart and the guy was pushing the cart into the back of my legs. And I turned around and he says, what? What are you going to do? What? And he started taking his jacket off. We were going to get into a fight. And his son,
Walmart.
in Walmart, his 6-year-old son is standing right there. And I look at him and I says, well, you want to fight? We'll fight. But let me ask you a question. You want him to know what you're doing? You want to teach this to your son? And everybody got on his case. The whole line, the managers came. They were calling the police. You ain't got to call nobody. He said, what is he going to do?
Because kids imitate what they see. So I understand putting the phones down. I understand all of these things. But we should live by it as role models.
Yeah, we
Otherwise,
should.
our next generation, what are they going to
Well,
learn?
there shouldn't be any war. There's a lot of things we should live by. There shouldn't be any war. There shouldn't be any trading of human body or trafficking.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
There shouldn't be. Yeah, all the negatives in life, they shouldn't be. But it seems like, and then look at the people involved in human trafficking. You talk about some big names,
Just
big
don't understand-
money.
I know.
This is crazy. It's like this donor organ thing. You should see the names involved in that. What is wrong with people? Seriously.
Fonzie, I'm going back to what we said earlier when you were at the doctor's and they told you that news. How did you go? Like, how was your perspective? Was it like, I know where I'm going, so I'm okay and I made peace with it? Or is it, I want to keep on, like, working through this and keep on, like, fighting? What was your perspective on that?
Oh, I have to think back on this.
Yeah.
Well, when I heard the news of what it was, I was shocked because, I mean, nowadays it's like one of those common things that people could get. But it's like unbelievable that it happened to me. And I remember thinking a lot, like, how am I going to go through this? Like, because this was like during spring break in the middle of college.
Yeah, well, how old were you? That's what I was going to ask you.
I was 19. So I was like thinking through, like, going all. Well, first I was thinking, what's going to happen to my education? Because this is definitely going to ruin that plan. And then later on, I just came to terms saying, you know what? This is a trial I must go through. I know that. So I'm going to keep fighting through this. And if they say that it's bad, like terminally bad, I would accept that because I know that's like what my plan would be. But of course, I'm not going to give up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep fighting through.
Mm-hmm.
Because going through it, it made me appreciate life more, which means I want to do more in life. So, yeah.
Do you think it changed your family's perspective also?
Well, one, my sister was a lot nicer to me. Thinking back, I think that was when my mom was like very enthusiastic about getting like organic, healthy foods. Like that was when she was like going full on Whole Foods and all the organic health products, and she even grew like flowers that she could pick to brew tea and stuff for me. And honestly, they just taste like dirt to me. I guess it just made it more appreciated about like me being there, because I mean I couldn't even imagine how my mom feels like, because when she heard the news and when I was like about to go out, I saw that my whole bed has been moved to the living room because she wants to be close by to me when I go to sleep, because she doesn't know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think that's like really tough for her, because not only she has to deal with what I'm going through, she was carrying my brother at the time, and I didn't want like all that stress to happen to her. So
Your mom was pregnant at the time?
Yeah,
Wow.
she was pregnant at the time. That's why I was like trying to reassure her, relax, calm down. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna fight this. I mean, I wouldn't say I was scared about what's gonna happen to me. It was more like I was impatient, because it was like 6 months of going through all of that, and I'm like, why does it feel like time is so slow when all I'm feeling is like sluggish, heavy, and tired the whole entire time?
But look at you now. You inspire others. Your personality, your way you make everybody laugh, your Spider-Man things, all of that. Change your perspective. So I was thinking about you this morning. How would Fonzie react to something that I was going through? I'm like, you know what? Fonzie would laugh and he'd find a happy thing about it. So that's why today is the day of Fonzie.
Thank you so much.
The day of Fonzie. It's National Lighthouse Day too.
I don't know what that means.
Ever been to a lighthouse?
Yeah.
There you go. They're celebrating the lighthouses.
That's a school trip.
You know, lighthouses do pretty cool things. They used to anyway. They let the sailors know where to go.
You're tough to climb up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Augustine, the one up there is really, really high. The one in the Keys is not as high.
There's one in
Jupiter.
There's one in Jupiter. There's the one near here. I think it's in Deerfield or
You went inside it?
yeah.
Would you live in a lighthouse if they paid you to do it?
No.
No?
I'd live anywhere if
Going
they
up
paid
those
me to do
stairs.
it.
Do you
live
remember
in
the
a-
movie Pete's Dragon?
No.
Yes.
You guys do?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's because there's a remake of it. There
Is
was
there?
a remake of it.
Yes, there's a live action remake.
Where she really? So she lived. It was Ruth Buzzy, I think. I don't even know why I'm thinking that. She lived in a lighthouse, or she was part of it.
That wasn't in the live action.
It was like a musical. If you hated musicals, but it was all about living in a lighthouse,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Let me.
From what I remember, I guess so.
Right? I don't know. It's kind of cool.
You would live in a lighthouse?
I don't know if I could live in a lighthouse.
I don't think you
But
could.
we
It doesn't
take
have
for
air
granted
conditioning.
what lighthouses used
Has no
to
AC.
do. They do probably now.
No, they don't.
But think about it. Like without the lighthouse, the ships would not know where to go. There was no radar.
I
There was
don't
no
know about all
nothing.
that's a little exaggerated, but
Why? Everything else was just dark.
I don't know.
You knew your next port was the lighthouse.
Absolutely. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I think they built the lighthouse because a lot of ships were getting hit by the rocks. Is that what they do? In the water?
I don't know, why don't we do a piece on what the lighthouse does? Follow the light.
I
There's so
thought-
many things you
I
can
thought
think
it
about
was
for the lighthouse.
symbolic of follow the light. Yeah.
I don't think there was a symbolism other than they needed a safe place to park their ships. I don't know, things to do. But anyway, Fonzie, thank you for what you do. You show up you show up every day before anybody. You open up, you set up, you get going, you get the morning show going. Your commitment to being here is amazing.
You remember the first day we met Fozzie?
So I was doing his evaluation yesterday, and they asked about his improvement. I was thinking about the first day we met him.
I thought he was a strange little fellow.
We thought you were a little unique. But
He did voices when I first met him.
He still does. He still
But
does
your
the voice.
But I had just met him in a suit. Yes.
And then he showed up here like 10 minutes later, and he hasn't left.
I know. And I said, well, why don't you come on down? Animation, boo, boo, boo. He did a Mickey Mouse thing. For
Literally, he got here when we got back from that job fair.
Yes.
And he's been here ever since.
I wanted him fingerprinted because I was very afraid of who this guy was.
But actually, we got an invite to go back to Lynn University, their job fair, at the end of September.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be there. And Czech is coming back in 2 weeks.
You talked to her?
I did.
Oh.
Spoke
Where
to her
is she?
this morning in Czech.
Still?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
She'll be back on the 23rd. She said, can she come in on the 24th?
Yeah.
The movie's got a few little holes in it that we need to fill in before she can complete it.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
I gotta die again?
Is that about the movie that we tried to do last time?
Yes.
No, it's not Brianna's movie.
No, not
Yeah.
Radio Silence. The other one.
Nicole's movie, yes.
Yeah, Nicole's.
So she said there's some holes in it that she needs
What's
to
the
finish
name
up.
of Nicole's movie? Anybody remember the name?
I don't know.
I know you confused it a lot with a different movie.
I confuse it a lot.
Yeah, something from a poster here.
It was one with Kendra.
Possession? No.
I don't remember.
I Possess-
I Possess was one with the poster.
Okay, yeah, that one's the poster. And I
That's
remember
we have
you
it.
keep saying it's that when it's a different thing.
I don't know.
I know, like, the main actors of the movie was Andrew and Heather. That's how I remember.
Of Czech's movie?
Yeah,
Who was
They
the
were like
cops
the-
in the back? That was you?
that was Andrew and Heather.
The cops with the big gun.
Yeah, they were the detectives.
I don't
And I
know the
remember
name of the
somebody
movie.
shot me in studio. I had to die like 15 different times, different
Yeah.
ways. I had to fall on the face.
But you know what I find
From
funny?
what I remember, I'm supposed to be like the shy camera guy.
I found the script. Why does everyone give you more lines than me?
I don't know why they give me
Look
any
at the
lines.
script.
I can't-
Zara will credit you. And you have this whole thing. It's a small production. We don't have the budget. Then maybe this isn't right for it. And then you're both watching Zara leave. That's all I had to do was,
That was
Zara
over there.
will credit you. And then you had all of these lines.
I had the thing with Victoria.
Shakespeare did it to you too with all these
Remember
lines.
the thing I did with Victoria in here? So she said, no, you have to be more animated. So I started yelling at Victoria. And she went, I thought she was going to cry. I said, I'm only acting. She said, you screamed at me. I said, wow.
Isn't that funny? So yeah, she's coming back to work on that.
Good. We have 2 movies.
And you should have Patricia coming back, the other military coming back.
G.I. Joe with the
people
Kung Fu grip. She wants to
Oh
do a
my
movie.
god.
Does she? They want to know why you had the Kung Fu grip to that conversation.
Well, look it up. The
yeah.
G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip was the biggest selling doll of the day.
I don't know. I never had that
I said
one.
that the other day.
Yeah.
You asked him. Was it
Yeah.
you asked him?
Yeah, and he said it was like an action figure that had hands that.
Yeah, I'm
It went
into
like
action
this.
figures now. Don't do that. Only guys do that.
Well, we've got a new
Oh, my God.
producer starting
Bada boom.
on Monday that has a YouTube channel, and he makes videos with his action figures. So you might have to
Oh, we need to talk.
watch
to
what
him.
you say.
No, he's
You
gonna
might have to
mess
be a
up
little more
my.
appropriate.
I'm getting it all out because when he comes, I have to.
You have to be, you
Zip it.
know,
No, I may bring
A
some
role
action
model.
figures in here. Role model.
yeah,
Why?
because he doesn't quite get
Listen,
your
when you
humor
had
yet.
action figures and you had a guy and a girl, like a Ken and a Barbie deal, right? You didn't have them doing some smoochy stuff, holding hands and stuff like that when you were a kid.
I never had a candle.
That's Barbies. Action figures are like.
Take it easy. I couldn't afford action figures. I had a Ken and Barbie that belonged to my sister. I used to borrow them.
You had hand-me-down dolls?
No, I used to take them. Mimi used to say, "What are you doing with my dolls?" I said, "Oh, they're holding hands."
John DeMarco's guessed that she was so funny the other day talking about that she found a pin that had 15 different faces of Ken, and each one had a different expression word, but his face never changed. Happy, angry, sad, joyful, gratitude, and his face never changed.
I didn't know until the movie came out, the Barbie movie came out, that there were different Barbies. I never knew that. And every era or every significant meaning of life for a young woman was in these Barbie dolls.
So Perla Lychee of Decor Diva and No Rules Just Design, she had collected 600 Barbies.
She said that.
And they were all in beautiful display cabinets. That's how we met her when Amy interviewed her on the Barbie set.
I thought she was crazy, and
and
it's true.
she just did a video that she gave them all to her granddaughter, little Perla.
Aw.
And the granddaughter's what, 4?
Maybe 6.
And she wants to play with them.
But it's about I'm going to send you the episode that she sent me. It's about the legacy of what it means, of when you collect something and why you collect it, what it means to you. Is it a remembrance of every trip you go on, you collect whatever it is, the love, and to pass it down to the next generation. But the kicker is her daughter-in-law, I think it was Juana, who grew up in the Philippines, never had a doll. So it's going to make you cry, because when you see Juana's reaction to it, of what it means for Perla, her mother-in-law, to give this to the granddaughter, when she, growing up in the Philippines, never had any of this. For her, it was just like a whole dream come true. Because you never know what anybody else is going through or went through, or their stories, until we get to produce something like that. And
We should do a show on
it
that.
can be
thing.
really, that's what I'd like to. It can be. It was a 15-minute short that she did, really touching. She's like, you got to watch it. You got to watch it.
You
I was
guys
like,
all
wow.
grew up with dolls? You had dolls and
Yeah.
girls?
Or things.
Yeah.
You had a doll?
Something like that.
Well, what's something like what you make a paper doll?
Did you guys collect
Aluminum
things when
foil
you were
doll?
kids?
Yeah.
I still collect.
Yeah, me
things.
too.
I collect
Dolls?
DVDs.
You collect DVDs.
For me, I just like to draw figures and then cut them out and
But
then
did
just
you ever
put it
have
back.
like a G.I. Joe or a Ken
I
of
had a lot of
Barbie?
action figures.
You did?
Yeah.
I think I remember
Wow,
having
you had
Disney
action
figures when I
figures?
was little.
How
No
about you?
action figures? No Don, no Ken, no Barbie, nothing?
Savannah, you collect
I was
anything?
Weird. I like miniature stuff.
Miniature stuff.
The what were those little tiny things called?
Miniatures.
My girlfriend told me she saved her kids Polly Pockets,
Yeah.
and now she has them for her granddaughter. who's
Yeah,
6.
that type of
What's a
stuff, like
Polly
little
Pocket?
shoes.
Remember the
and-
little Polly Pockets?
It's like a tiny doll.
Tiny and they would like fit in like these little shell clam things,
Yeah.
and all the little toys fit in them.
I didn't have a
Oh,
Ken.
You didn't have
You
a
know,
daughter.
you know what I remember
Those are little girl
having?
things.
Sister?
You know those little finger skateboard things? I
Yeah.
remember having
Yes.
one of those.
Josh used to have them in the studio last year.
What's
It
it?
was called Tech Decks.
That's
And now
what
he's
I'm
dad.
thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can get it to his son.
And now
And
he's
those,
a dad.
and those little character bean things, you know, when you like roll them,
Yes.
they're like shaped like beans.
I
Like,
forgot what those
I
are
wouldn't
called.
say beans; they're like pills size.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so you hear this morning those swooshy things.
Neato?
You
Oh,
Squishy.
yes,
Squishy.
yes.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
worked
hear
at- Yes.
They
I
gotta put
worked
a
at
warning label on them
What, do
now.
not eat?
No, they freeze them
Uh-huh.
and they smack each other. Kids smack each other with them, and it's hard as rock.
That's
but what's
crazy.
And they're giving people concussions.
What's the
It sounds
difference
like it,
between
yeah.
doing that and like picking up a rock and just hitting somebody with
Well,
it?
and then they put them in the microwave and they
Oh my
splat it on people and it burned their face,
my
second
gosh.
degree burns.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, my kids are crazy.
But what is wrong?
Is that really what
This is
they're
I
doing
mean,
with
what
those
is going on?
Yeah,
And so
that's
now they
crazy.
want a warning label on the squishies.
No.
Yeah, don't freeze.
I just thought kids are collecting them because that's the new trend. Like
Yeah.
in our times,
always
it was
something.
silly bands and wheelies. But
Remember
with
the
these
Tide
Play-Doh
Pod?
things, what?
The
The
Tide
Tide Pod,
Pod.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
put it and you chew them?
That was ridiculous.
Okay, what is that?
I don't know.
Let me eat soap and get myself so sick, maybe kill myself. For what? To join a club? Do you get like a medal for
Or
doing
what about there was a
Satisfaction.
cinnamon,
Challenge,
is it right?
the cinnamon
Oh
challenge?
my god, I remember
so
that, and I remember watching them and thinking, my god, they are dumb for doing that.
Or
Or
Because
the
that's
ice
brand new
bucket
stuff.
challenge.
Well,
and-
that was different.
That
That's
was
for
free
ALS.
money, yeah.
No, but they have the other one now where it's a tub and you sit in it, you gotta stay in it for 5 minutes.
5
Right.
minutes.
It's
wow.
an ice plunge.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say, isn't
good
that
for
just an
you.
ice
I'm gonna tell you
plunge?
something. You can, if you're a guy, you can have some real major exterior
I
problems.
don't think so.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, I heard that it's for guys to do. That
I
it's
know.
not good for girls to do cold plunges.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know cold plunging was a technique used back in the day for men that were infertile? Infertile?
What?
It's because it does something where men then become like a horse in terms of semen. And it's a true
That's
story.
They
crazy.
become like a horse.
Yes. It's just like, you know, with semen. And so it's just like the GLP, the shot.
It's just like that.
You see this? GLP with the women? Pregnancy. the chances of getting pregnant increase.
You
when
make
take it.
content so
It's
easy.
true.
Once we clip the end of this show,
But it's
wow.
true. They put you in this cold vat, and it says you're having children, sit in cold water, and go do the deal, and instantly your wife gets pregnant.
Instantly, yeah, without even doing anything.
You barely have to walk in the room.
In the Jewish religion, when a boy has a breast, there's a chair that the mother sits in with
Pregnancy
the baby.
chair.
Yes, so they say, legend has it that if you want to get pregnant
Mm-hmm.
after they do the breast, you go sit in the chair.
And you get pregnant.
Right. That's the legend
I
of
heard
it.
about it.
But you had a doll for that, didn't you?
I still do. I have it
It's
on
not a
the
doll or a
wraps.
figure. I
It's
don't
a
know what it is.
Mexican figure. I had to put it on the wraps and in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time I take it out, somebody gets pregnant.
They'll bring it
and
in
I'm
here.
looking around this
They'll bring it in
place.
here.
I'm telling you.
We have a
Put it
hard
away.
enough time keeping crew on a
You know,
daily
we said
basis.
this story before we did the second or the third fundraiser, and Josh became a dad.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, he did.
Coincidence?
How do you feel about pregnant Barbies?
Pregnant
What?
Barbies,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
They have that?
They
do.
do.
Sadly,
yeah.
they
Does
did a
the
reference of it in the movie.
I think they discontinued it or something.
Yeah.
Does the baby exist? Or
She's like, it's like a pregnant Barbie.
Is she just look pregnant, or can you open up her?
I think you
belly
could open it up.
as the
Yeah,
baby comes
there's a
out?
baby there.
That's pretty anatomically
That-
incorrect.
Honestly, I think
And she stays pregnant looking when the baby comes out. It's pretty accurate.
It's
pretty
accurate. I think so. C-section.
Three of those already.
Well, no, I was just wondering if the baby comes out. If the baby comes out through her belly, then what are we teaching our girls about birth?
C-section.
What
Yes.
happened,
Oh, yeah,
to, what
C-section
happened
baby.
to the bird that brings the kid? What is that?
The stork.
The
Storks.
Yeah.
What happened to that story?
Well, that was in the Grinch, if you remember.
Did it die with Santa Claus too? The stork doesn't bring him.
Actually,
You're
there
pregnant.
was a stork movie, by the way. There was a stork movie where they say they went from delivering babies to delivering packages like Amazon.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
I heard
funny.
that the stork worked for Amazon.
I heard Walmart's going to now be in competition with Amazon.
Yeah, that was
Really?
a big thing.
Why?
Have you heard that?
Yeah. It was, well, I'm pretty sure one of them was trying to buy out the other for exactly that reason.
Well, you know, Walmart is the largest chain store in the world.
Yeah, and their
And
online
Amazon
system
is the largest
sucks.
online store in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Amazon, there's no buying out Amazon.
No.
Amazon is going computerized because they're so big. They don't have enough manpower.
Yeah.
They got G-Man.
keep up- to
That's
keep
all you
up.
need.
Yeah.
They don't have enough G-men.
They
have-
just got G-Man.
They have like servers and everything.
It's
so-
craziness. Now I hear he doesn't know what to do with the money. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna open up restaurants. They're gonna open up Amazon restaurants.
Oh my god.
No.
And you're gonna
Honestly,
be able to
I feel
use
like
your Amazon
Amazon-
account.
I feel like
to order.
Amazon's gone so big now. Like they even have a streaming service. That's like saying, "Oh, McDonald's is having their own streaming service."
Yeah.
Better yet, it's gonna have its own
Imagine.
theme park.
Have you seen it
Oh,
when you're
yeah.
watching TV? The QR code comes up for everything that's on the
Yes.
show, and you can
Yes.
buy it right
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Has
think
anyone
that's
done it?
genius.
No.
It is genius. I was wondering if anyone has
Perfect
I've
marketing.
done it.
brilliant marketing.
Now Gio took me to a store. I don't know if it's BJ's. You know, they just opened up BJ's up in Boynton. I didn't even know that. And you walk in, and the machine gives your eye.
Oh, like facial recognition.
Yes, and your
Yes.
account, and you don't have to pay. You just walk
Yeah,
in,
they've
take
been
what you
doing that.
want, and walk out.
Yeah.
And the scanner is
charge you.
there's the bill. It's
Wow, that's actually
craziness.
pretty smart.
Yeah.
That's
That
crazy.
means you can't put nothing in your car. You know.
That freaked me out, dude.
Anyway, the new Ted Lasso is out. If anyone likes Ted Lasso, the new season is out. Where he's asked to come back to coach a girls
no,
team.
I'm gonna be binge watching that for Thanksgiving again.
No, you should watch it before Thanksgiving. It's out now.
I stayed at Gio's house for 3 days. That's all I watched was Ted Lasso.
That's what I'm telling you.
3 days.
So they asked him why he came back. I guess it's been 5 years.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Why did he come back?
He needed a paycheck.
He said, they said, do you still think the country needs as much hope and belief as it did right after COVID? And he said, have you turned on the news lately? Pretty much.
Turn off the TV.
More than ever, we still need hope, belief, humanity, all of the things that Ted Lasso stood for. So
It's
I think
the-
it's pretty cool.
It's the level of lying has gotten to a point
Yeah.
You know, when your president says we have a deal for something, and the other side says, "What's he talking about? We got no deal." And he insists he has a deal. He just doesn't want to tell you I have a deal. You're gonna tell me I have a deal? I don't have a deal. Yeah, we have a deal. What? What is wrong with people? Let me drive down the gallon of gas to.
It's going back up.
Well, no, he went to the oil companies and said, "You got to bring the price down." They told him, "Well, you got to stop the war."
Yeah, yeah.
And we run out of bullets.
And you ran out of water.
And we run out of water.
Hey, Gordon, are you a produce expert yet?
Not yet.
What did I just tell you?
yes, I am.
You are keen produce. I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "I know produce and more." What is wrong with you?
I produce.
There
I
you go.
produce produce. I produce. That's what you had to hear when he said,
That's
"Do you
good,
produce?"
Sophia.
I produce. Yes. You need Sophia in your pocket when you go interview. We're gonna give you an earpiece.
Earbud, right?
Answer it this way, Gordon.
All right, you ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, it's still the day of Fonzie. Some more to come midday. Have a great
Bring him a
morning,
gift.
everyone.
Bring Fonzie a gift, and if you're a belly dancer, bring that too.
Happy Friday, a day of gratitude. Refocusing, produce or produce. We'll see you later.
Don't be late. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.